Hello everyone, how you doing? This is a YouTube video on an escaped tea Cupreus, and basically it was getting fed and it was in a smaller deli cup. Let me get the cup here so you can see. It was in this cup here, and when the lid opened he just kind of bolted out. So he ran underneath this shelf here, and I was able to just kind of get him out of there, and he came along the wall and just stopped here. So very carefully, when he was stopped, just put this cup over him. Always have a cup ready when feeding, especially these small spiders. They tend to be very fast. So now I have this piece of paper here. I'm going to slide it underneath the cup. Since it's a small spider, don't want to use anything too big. So I'll just slide this piece of paper underneath here and work the cup over him a little bit so that he runs towards the paper. Just slowly. Oops. There he goes again. As you can see, these guys are very fast. So I'll just work them down a little bit. And just get him calm. So there he is right there. He blends well with the carpet. So now I'll just put the cup back on him as soon as I can get him. Okay, so here he is again. It's a better approach if you do it from the back. As you can see, these guys can be pretty evasive. So we'll just work him out of there. And so there we go. Got him back in the cup. Okay. So you got to be careful whatever you put in the cup. Don't worry too much about them running around. Especially if you have a large area, you're not really going to lose them. But you can see he's in there now. So I'll get the piece of paper again, and we'll try this again. Okay. So the first time around, as you can see, I really hardly had this open and he was able to get out. So I'll just work the cup over the paper. There he goes. He got on the, sorry about that, didn't catch that. But just slide it over carefully. And there he is. So now you have a base for the cup where he won't get out. And he's safely in the cup. So the next thing I'm going to do is, it appears this deli cup here was a little too small for him, so probably getting a little frustrated in there. So that's probably the first reason why he got out. So what I'll do is I'll put him in this other housing container, getting the substrate wet in there, and put a piece of bark in there so he can climb up, and transfer him to his new home. So after I get him, actually I'll shoot another video where I transfer him in there so you can see the process and how to carefully do it, because these guys are really fast, as you can see. So second part is coming up, and it'll be transferring him into this container. Okay everyone, here we are, second part of this video, and wanted to make a correction. In the first part I said evasive, I meant evasive. They kind of tend to be very fast and try to run away. Sorry about that mistake, but for the purpose of tracking down a runaway tea, that's not important. So I have the new container with the bark piece on its side there. That way he can just kind of like run in there. I've done this several times, and the experience is once they get in there, they settle down. And then I have the lid ready, so that I could just cover him up once he gets in there. There's still a chance that he could run up the glass. Hopefully it gives me time to try to work him down if he does. So what I'll do is try not to startle him too much. So I'll move this container closer to the piece of paper here. And kind of face it towards him. And then just work this off of him like this. So there he is, kind of in the container. So now what I'll do is hopefully he'll run right in there. So I'll just like try to nudge him a little bit in the back, trying to make sure I catch this and see if he runs in there. There he goes. So you can see he's pretty calm. So now put the lid on the container, pick it up slowly, and there he is. So now we have our spider in its new home, which it'll probably be a lot happier in since it's bigger. And you can see him just going right up to that piece of bark right there. Not a very good shot there, but you can see him in there. So he's safe in his new house, and so I will put him in his place now here next to the other teas. Here's another one that I have. As you can see, transferred this one in here a while back. Some Versi colors here. And a Diversips. That's a very nice looking spider. Very colorful. So I'll just put this guy here. And that's basically it. Oh, and so what I did was, did want to explain that, just basically lifted the paper up carefully, slid underneath them, and placed them in this aquarium here. That way, if he wanted to run, he could run about in there, and I could just kind of like work him in there. And that's basically it. That keeps him from being able to run away everywhere, and he's kind of restrained to a certain spot, and you're able to carefully put him in there. One more shot of this guy in his new home right there. Alright everyone, thanks for watching.